Joining me now is Zach Kriegman, former data scientist at Thomson Reuters. Zach, explain for the audience, what happened when you brought the data to your boss?
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Laura. So basically what happened was I had been following this, the research coming out of major universities, and I'd compiled it into a summary. And I posted that to our internal collaboration platform to try to build some kind of discussion around the fact that, what we were reporting to the public and what we were, and the assumptions that we had within the company just did not match the data. And when I posted that on our internal message forums to try to get that conversation started, what happened was it immediately made me the target of a barrage of really intensely hateful and ultimately racialized attacks. And then the company's reaction to that was basically just to shut down, to censor everything that I'd written, censor any kind of criticism of the Black Lives Matter movement, and shut down the conversation.
So you were just bringing the actual facts, though, or were you editorializing on the facts? Were you telling them this was the number that I came up with without a political commentary?
No, it really wasn't a political commentary. It was really just focusing on the facts. So I looked at statistics from the government. I looked at the best studies, probably the best one coming out of Harvard by one of the most, a very famous and well-respected researcher, Roland Fryer. That still stands as probably the best study on police bias in lethal shootings. And I was really just trying to put together the whole picture that's coming out of these research institutions. And yeah, no one wanted to hear it.
Well, I want to play for you what the co-founder of BLM, the movement, said today, addressing her mounting financial scandals. Watch.
The way that the right-wing media specifically has characterized the mistakes are truly anti-Black. They are about this idea that Black people, especially Black women, don't know how to manage money, don't know how to manage funds, don't know what to do with money. And the reality is if any organization received tens of millions of dollars in 1 to 2 months' time, everybody would be trying to figure out what you do with it.
Well, Zach, there seems to have been a circling the wagons for BLM when this news started to trickle out, and it seems to happen in corporate America as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's really, it's really not surprising in a sense. Like the ethical sort of failures that would lead to sort of spreading these lies about police bias seem like the exact same ethical failures that would lead to these massive financial scandals where millions, some people are saying billions of dollars are unaccounted for in the various organizations. But it's not, it's, in a sense, it's not surprising that you would have activists. I think there's activists of all political stripes who are probably unethical. What's the problem to me is that our media institutions and our other social institutions raise these activists up and promoted their messages
without questioning, Zach, without any questioning, no accountability. I mean, what's amazing is, and Zach, I don't mean to interrupt you, but you actually were bringing data to the equation, the science and data people, right? They don't want to hear the science and data. They're not interested in it unless it advances their particular narrative. I'm really sorry about what happened to you, Zach. Your story is an important one to tell. Thank you.